It's time for high school sports on the NCWLIFE channel. Today's broadcast of high school sports on the NCWLIFE channel is presented by Alignment Pros, Automoca, Color FX, Global Car Care, One Way Construction, Dick's Heating and Air Conditioning, Biosports Physical Therapy, and the Windmill Restaurant. Now let's go live for all the action for tonight's coverage of high school sports on your home for local sports, the NCWLIFE channel.
Good evening, wrestling fans. Welcome to the NCWLIFE channel's live coverage of wrestling here tonight as we have this Big Nine match between the Davis Pirates and the Wenatchee Panthers. Neither team has wrestled in a head-to-head yet. They've wrestled a little tournament action. In fact, Wenatchee had some success on the road in Kennewick last weekend, and we're going to talk to Ed Valdez, the head coach who's been here for a long time, about the turnout this year and what he's expecting as far as this match and the season as we open up Big Nine wrestling here tonight at Wenatchee High School. It's the Wenatchee Panthers playing host to the Davis Pirates. It's Big Nine Wrestling coming your way next on the NCWLIFE channel.
You don't want to see this happen. It's the oil light on your car. Oil is the lube of life for your car's engine. At Alignment Pros and Express Lube, they pour the best oil your car deserves. Expect fast, friendly, superior service in a clean environment. They'll change your oil and perform a 21-point inspection while you enjoy the comfort of their amazing waiting room. Keep your car in top shape at Alignment Pros and Express Lube in East Wenatchee. When you call Dick's Heating and Air Conditioning, you get 35 years of experience and customer service in the Wenatchee Valley. Dick's friendly staff strongly believe in repairing before replacing and service all major brands of HVAC units. Dick's Heating and Air Conditioning is your local, independent, trained comfort specialists, proudly serving all of North Central Washington. Call 884-6444 today.
Hey everyone, did you know that the NCWLIFE channel is North Central Washington's go-to source for news? No matter how you prefer to view your news, NCWLIFE has you covered. Watch the evening news weeknights on TV, stream it, read it at ncwlife.com, or catch the latest news by following us on Facebook. Stay informed with local news, sports, weather, and shows featuring local people and events. NCWLIFE, a reflection and a spotlight of the communities we call home.
Our pregame show continues here on the NCWLIFE channel, now visiting with the new Eastmont head coach, George Juarez. And I inadvertently said that he was Eli's brother. No, Eli is his brother. Well, Coach, first of all, welcome.
You know, thank you very much. I'm so happy to be here. It's unbelievable.
Let's talk about that. You got hired last spring, so you had a chance to kind of, I'm sure, work with the kids over the summer. Tell me about the progression to this point.
Yeah. You know, that was one of the great things about being hired early. Because what happens is I had an opportunity to work with them this summer. We had some structured gyms where I was very specific in terms of the drills I needed to teach so that when I got into this season, I don't have to reteach that. So that was one advantage. And again, they got to learn a little bit about me in terms of how I coach during tournaments in the summer. But what I try to do is just introduce all our drills and our basic offenses at that point.
Now, obviously, your brother's coaching at Davis. Do you watch film of what these kids were doing last year and kind of, I mean, you have your own system, but how do you go with, okay, here's the talent pool I have to work from?
You know, one of the things I was given was the huddle program, and all our games from last year are there. So like before this game, I went ahead and viewed that tape just to see how they had done, what we didn't do. But one of the advantages I had was I was retired, okay? So I came to like 7 or 8 of their games last year. So I got to know the kids. In fact, when I was interviewed and one of the sections dealt with running them through some drills, I actually called them by their first names and they were like, oh. So anyway, I do know the kids quite a bit and what they can and can't do, and we're working to become better.
I know you've got a key player that's injured coming off the football season, but you look at your roster, you got a lot of height, Coach, so you got to love that.
I do. You know, we still have things to learn about the style of play that we want to play, but I am a little bit disappointed that Preston can't be with us. Number one, he's a great kid. And aside from the fact that every day he says, hey, I've been cleared, I said, sure. But he's looking forward to coming back, and I'm looking for him forward to coming back. And again, I do have fair height, like you mentioned. We'll see what we can do with that.
Well, best of luck here, and again, welcome, George.
Thank you, and I'm glad to be here.
There you go, George Juarez, the new head coach for the East Mont Wildcats. We'll come back and talk to Levi Hyan at Cashmere on the way next as the pregame show continues on the NCW Life channel.
What's your Automocha emergency?
It's a Frappuccino mocha with whip.
The espresso shakes are my most favorite because I can get any flavor. Peanut butter chocolate for pita.
Definitely the espresso shakes.
My favorite is the mocha for pitas.
A peach Red Bull.
Hi, my car's making a funny noise.
Not a problem. We'll take care of you.
Global Car Care's technicians are ASE Master Techs and well versed in the more refined methods of vehicular diagnostics.
Number 3 piston and rings have a slight loss of compression, down to 108 pounds. Your transmission is slipping. You're gonna need a service.
Looks like you all set.
These guys? They're good.
Oh, and your spare is flat.
Global Car Care, Wenatchee's top shop.
Hi, I'm Kevin Prosser, and this is my print shop, Color FX in Cashmere. Color FX offers screen printing, embroidery, and digital printing on t-shirts, jerseys, bags, banners, signs, and more. With 30 years experience, you won't be disappointed with the quality and quick turnaround times you will get at more than a fair price. Please call Color FX.
Choose the pros, Alignment Pros. When your vehicle needs brakes, shocks, struts, or alignment, choose the experts in their field. Alignment Pros and Express Lube with a 5-star rating. The work they perform on your vehicle is as impeccable as their shop. With state-of-the-art equipment, Alignment Pros can handle all large or small vehicles, specialty cars, lifted or lowered. Alignment Pros does them all. Keep your car in top shape at Alignment Pros and Express Lube in East Wenatchee.
Können Sie mir das Problem sagen?
Meinen Zylinder überschwingt. Flute, ich habe mein Fugen verloren.
Keine Sorge.
Global Car Care. We speak your car's language.
Fragen schließen. Hey, you.
Well, I got a leaky transmission, my head gasket's shot, and I could use some new brake pads.
That dog don't hunt.
Global Car Care. We speak your car or truck's language.
With Ed Valdez, because the Wenatchee Panthers didn't bother to warm up, so we're here ready for live action here on the NCW Life channel. Brought to you by the Alignment Pros and Express Lube. Keep your car in top shape at Alignment Pros and Express Lube, including front and four-wheel alignment. Online at alignpros.com or at 182 Eastmont Avenue. Also by Automocha. What's your Automocha emergency? Visit one of their 6 locations in the valley, including the only Automocha with inside seating on 5th Street across from the college. Jaden. Thank you very much. Okay. We got the 113-pound spelling right. We're going to start at 170 pounds here. That's where the match will begin, and it is Rogelio Ivanes for the Davis Pirates, or Orlando Rodriguez for the Wenatchee Panthers. We're underway. It's Davis, it's Wenatchee here on the NCW Life channel, starting out at 170 pounds. There's 14 different weight classifications. They do a draw as they do the weigh-ins to determine which wrestling weight will go first as the wrestlers go out of bounds. And 170 pounds is what came out of the hat. Our official, by the way, is Jerry Carter. A nice pickup there and a 2-point takedown going to be handed to Orlando Rodriguez as he gets the early lead. A junior for Wenatchee, sophomore versus for Davis. Pirates also in their lineup tonight have 2 forfeits. The final match of the night will be 6 points going Wenatchee's way. So we'll see how this one works out here tonight for the Wenatchee Panthers. Again, both of these teams have yet to face an opponent in a head-to-head match on the schedule so far. They have had a couple of, a jamboree tournament as well as a wrestling tournament. Wenatchee at the Bob Mars Classic down in Kennewick in the Tri-Cities last weekend. There's a half shot in and a turn by Rodriguez. He's got to watch his balance, though, trying to pick up on the head now, and a pin going to be whistled here in the first round. 1 minute and 11 seconds into the first round. Win by pin for Wenatchee as they'll take a 6-0 lead here. And again, 1 minute and 11 seconds into the first round, the win for Orlando Rodriguez. The next match is a forfeit for the Wenatchee Panthers, as Miguel Molinero, a freshman for Wenatchee at 182 pounds, will get the forfeit. So that will give Wenatchee 6 more points here. And it will be a 12-0 lead just like that for the Wenatchee Panthers. Our broadcast tonight also brought to you by Color Effects, offering screen printing, embroidery, digital printing, and logo design for your team, school, business, or church at a fair price. Locally owned for over 20 years. Call Color Effects at 509-741-7609. Now we go to 195 pounds. This one will be a good one. We got 2 seniors, lots of experience. Alexander Huizar Magana for Davis and Ronan Haynes for the Wenatchee Panthers. Ronan back for a senior year, 4-year wrestler here for the Wenatchee Panthers, looking for big things this season, and he's got a big test here against Alexander Huizar Magana for the Davis Pirates. Both wrestlers on their feet, 1:47 to go here first round, and this 195-pound match this evening. Haynes and Huizar Magana for Davis. The Pirates ranked 7th in the state 4A classification. Meade is ranked 1st, Chiawana 3rd, Pasco 4th, Sunnyside 5th, Moses Lake 14th in the wrestling ranks here in the States. So that shows you how tough the Big Nine of the Columbia Basin Big Nine Association is. Double leg here for Ronan Haynes, and he'll get the 2-point takedown. Ronan with the first points at 1:03 to go here in the first round. Nice job by Ronan to get the 2-point takedown. Now trying to break down the hips of Alexander Huizar Magana. Cross face with the left hand for Haynes. Working out to the sides. Got to watch his balance here, watch his weight. As up to 1 foot is Magana, and now the 2 wrestlers will go out of bounds. And the whistle will sound, and that'll stop it with 32 seconds remaining here in the first round. Head coach for the Davis Pirates is By Pham. He's assisted by Juan Lopez, Alexio Garcia, and Enrique Lopez. Head coach is Ed Valdez, now in his 34th year with the Wenatchee Panthers. He's assisted by Dustin Fisher, Luis Perez, and Joe Cordes. Under a half minute to go here in the first round of our 3rd match of the night, as Wenatchee leads it 12-0 by virtue of a pin and a forfeit. To his feet is Huizar Magana. Nice job by Haynes on the counter, though, as he'll still maintain control with 9 seconds left here in the first round. Pretty decent crowd on hand here tonight, watching this first wrestling match of the Big Nine season, and the horn will sound here to end the first round with Ronan Haynes leading it 2-0. So the odd numbered matches here tonight will be the choice of Wenatchee. And Ronan Haynes will choose down out here on the mat. Again, Ronan Haynes in the purple singlet, trimmed in gold. Davis with the black singlets, trimmed in orange. To his feet, Ronan Haynes trying to hand fight. Meanwhile, trying to break him down. Now a spin by Haynes and a 2-point reversal. He leads it now 4-0. Now Huizar Magana trying to work his way out of the control of Haynes and a 1-point takedown, and there's a nice job on the turn and the takedown by Haynes. Quick move there, caught Magana off balance. 1:30 to go here in the second round as Haynes has a 6-1 lead over Magana. Appreciate you joining us here on the NCWLIFE channel. Big Nine Wrestling here on your television. Haynes getting a little high there, and Magana nearly was able to work him off of him. But Haynes comes back and trying to shoot both legs in and break down the base of the bottom wrestler, and both of the wrestlers gone out of bounds. So it'll be back to the center circle here for these wrestlers at 195 pounds. Coming up next at 220, it's Isaac Rivera of Davis against Lucas Carranza for Wenatchee, followed by Carson Lindstad, a freshman for Davis at 285, and Andy Jimenez for Wenatchee. Minute 5 to go as the whistle sounds. Clock running here in this second round as Ronan Haynes leads his match over Alexander Huizar Magana. But now Magana works free for a 1-point escape. 6-2 the score. Fellas this big, they tend to like to throw. So it doesn't matter what the scoreboard reads in a flash of an eye. Somebody can find themselves checking out the lights here at Wenatchee High School. Good contingent on cheerleaders on the far side of the mat cheering on Ronan Haynes here as he works from the up position, and a throw attempt and another throw by Haynes, and a nice job on the takedown again. Haynes just using Magana's weight and positioning against him. Gets the 2-point takedown. It leads at 8-2 with 11 seconds to go here in his second round. Haynes breaks the hips down and then tries a crossface with the left arm. But Magana with a nice counter gets back to his base. The wrestler's nearly out of bounds again, but the time will wind out here in the second round. So the choice this time will be to Huizar Magana. Checking over to the coaching staff. And he will choose up. So watch for Huizar Magana to try to maybe throw Ronan Haynes here as he trails at 8-2 as we begin the third and final round. Appreciate you joining us on television tonight. A nice shoot there by Ronan Haynes, and the double leg takedown right to the back. He goes up and gets the half. He's sinking that in deep. Look out. We could have a pin move here in the third match of the night. Haynes looking for the win at 195 pounds, and he will get it. A pin for Ronan Haynes, 23 seconds into the third round. So Wenatchee out to the early big lead here in this head-to-head matchup with Davis, 18-0 by virtue of 2 pins here tonight, as Ronan Haynes will get the victory. Our broadcast brought to you by Global Car Care, a quality auto repair facility with highly trained technicians celebrating 25 years in the car care business. They speak your car's language at 1840 North Wenatchee Avenue. Also by One Way Construction, a premier custom home builder and construction company for North Central Washington, including general contracting, framing, concrete, and consultation services. Online at onewayconstructionnw.com. Now somebody remember to shut the lights off. So we might have to adjust our cameras just a tad here as we go to 220 pounds. Isaac Rivera, a freshman for Davis, against the junior Lucas Carranza for Wenatchee. Ed Valdez talking to us before the match tonight said that Carranza's had a little trouble trying to make weight to 220. Nice shot there by Carranza. Picks him up, follows through, got the half in as well on the takedown. Wrestlers nearly out of bounds here, and they will be whistled out of bounds. But a 2-point takedown for Lucas Carranza here on Isaac Rivera. Rivera will be down position wrestler as the two get back out to the center circle and the referee's position. Lucas Carranza working from the top. Up to his feet is Rivera. Rivera trying to break the hands, and Carranza takes him down back to the mat. Carranza gets that leg trapped in, his left leg with his right leg, does Carranza. Wrist right underneath. Trying to break down the hips. You got to break down the hips before you can really do much else. Minute 8 to go here in the first round, as Carranza leads it 2-0 over Isaac Rivera. Our fourth match of the night here on the NCWLIFE channel. Eric Grandstrom coming to you live from Wenatchee High School on Local Tel Channel 12, Charter Channel 19, and also streaming live. And welcome to our Fans down in Yakima, Davis Pirate fans watching on the stream tonight on the website NCWLIFE.com. Carranza had the half in. Now he's going for a far side cradle. Rivera just trying to keep that from happening on the bottom position with 30 seconds remaining here in the first round. The official takes his whistle out of his mouth. Mr. Carter says you got to try to do something if you're the bottom wrestler here, or else I'm going to give you a stall warning. He is back to his base with 19 seconds left here in the round. Breaking him back down again, Lucas Carranza. And you talk about working. Now Carranza's got the half in, the power half. Rolling him to his back. And another pin move for Wenatchee. And there you go. Lucas Carranza. 156 in the first round. Wins by pin. 24-0, the team score. Wenatchee on top. Our broadcast tonight also brought to you by the Windmill, a time-tested restaurant providing traditional steakhouse meals and a homey old-fashioned dining room. Open 7 days a week from 4:30 to 9. Call 509-665-9529 for the Windmill. Also by Dick's Heating and Air Conditioning. They service all brands of commercial and residential HVAC systems. Call 509-884-6444 for more information. Well, another freshman versus junior matchup here at 285 as the Panthers send Andy Jimenez out there. And he is now met on center mats by Carson Lindstad of the Davis Pirates. Here we go, 285 pounds, our fifth match of the night on the NCW Life channel.
Be sure to stop by the Boosted Club concession stand out in the commons. They have a variety.
Jimenez trying to go for a shot, and now covering the hips, and a nice move there by the freshman Lindstad. Gets the 2-point takedown. Jimenez sits out, gets back up to his base. Lindstad, cross face. Jimenez to his feet, breaks the hands, gets free. 1-point escape. 2-1 our score. Lindstad of Davis leading Jimenez of Wenatchee. Both wrestlers out towards the out-of-bounds stripe, and so the official will blow his whistle and bring him back into center mats and restart this one with 1:15 to go in the first round. Jimenez has got to watch that at the whistle to back up. The official could call stalling on Jimenez. I know he's trying to set up maybe a move here. Jimenez spins. They both wrestlers with a foot out of bounds. The official says, hey, let's get back to the center. Nope, they don't, so he has to blow his whistle. 1:12 to go here. Clock. 1:10 left here as they let 3 more seconds wind down after the whistle came as the wrestlers went out of bounds. Again, Jimenez backing up. He really needs to watch that, or else he's going to get a stall warning by the official. Again, Terry Carter, our official here tonight. And whistle sounds. Both wrestlers kind of move to their side here. Jimenez reaches up. And a little Russian armbar there by Lindstad. Freshman's got some pretty good moves out there for Davis. Try to get in tight again. Has the whizzer. Now they go out of bounds again. I'll say it's Carson Lindstad, the aggressor here in this 285-pound match of the first round with 42 seconds remaining. 2-1 to score. Both wrestlers have to whistle, kind of stand up, size each other up. Trying to get that arm trapped is Lindstad. Hand fight. Watch the throw here. Trying to suck him in deep, and both wrestlers, Jimenez trying to fight away from it, and Lindstad nearly had him taken down again. Here's a shot by Lindstad. They both go sailing nearly out of bounds, and the whistle sounds and a stall warning. Here we go. Whistle against Andy Jimenez. I mentioned it. He's got to stop going backwards. 14 seconds left here in the first round. So our official, Carter's telling him, hey, you got to step forward, not go backwards, and stay on the mat. Don't head out of bounds. Lindstad showing that this freshman not afraid of this junior at all. Again, getting in tight, tying up the arms, and that'll be the final few seconds of our first round. Again, this is the 5th match of the night, so Wenatchee will have the choice, and it will be Jimenez choosing down here as he trails at 2-1. Our broadcast brought to you by Biosports Physical Therapy, providing the best environment, most qualified, experienced therapists in North Central Washington. You have the right to select your healthcare team. Why wouldn't you choose the best? Choose Biosports. So Andy Jimenez trailing at 2-1 here in the second round, starts from the bottom position. Lindstad on top. Jimenez to his feet. Gets free. 1-point escape. We're tied at 2. And now we'll see who can gain the advantage here on the takedown. Lindstad reaches up, snaps that head with the left arm. Hand play as Lindstad tries to get him in tight again, maybe looking for the step, and a throw attempt by Jimenez. No advantage for either wrestler, so they'll both be on their feet with 1:32 to go. And Ed Valdez, head coach for Wenatchee, saying, you got to get out there and wrestle, young man. And Jimenez again takes a step back. Boy, he's got to watch that. Reaches in again, and Lindstad trying to suck him in. Again, both wrestlers near the out-of-bounds stripe, and we'll see if the official will give another warning here. If he has to warn against a stall on Jimenez again, it'll be 1 point for Lindstad for Davis. And the official waiting, he was counting there to see if Jimenez was going to make a shot. Again, takes the whistle out of his mouth and tells the wrestlers that you gotta make a move here with 1 minute left in the second round. Tied up at 2. Again, tying up is Lindstad on Jimenez. Jimenez has that left wrist held by his right hand. Now the whizzer in by Lindstad, and he'll reach up, and 1 point going to be whistled here on a stall against Jimenez, so it's a 3-2 lead here for Davis's Lindstad. Lindstad again working, and a move that time by Jimenez near the out-of-bounds stripe, and the wrestlers will tumble out of bounds, so no advantage. They'll both be on their feet with 31 seconds remaining in the second round. And Ed Valdez telling Andy Jimenez, you need to make a move here. You cannot give up any more points. Trailing at 3-2. Jimenez reaches high. Lindstad reaches in. And again, the count is on Jimenez by the official. He has to make a move. Reaches down for the, now a stall warning whistled against Davis's Lindstad. So Jimenez making the aggression there this time, and Lindstad whistled for a stall, or not whistled, but warned. And that'll be the end of our second round with a 3-2 contest as Lindstad leads it by 1. Next, for joining us here on the NCWLIFE channel with live wrestling action tonight. Coming up the rest of the week, we've got hockey night on Thursday night, as it will be the Wenatchee Wilds game against Penticton from back a couple of weeks ago. And then Friday, we're at here at Wenatchee High School for girls basketball as Wenatchee plays host to Ferris. 5:30 airtime, 5:45 tip time right here on the NCWLIFE channel. Lindstad will choose down here as we'll start the third round. Jimenez trying to do what he can to break the hips down on Lindstad. Tries the elbow chop, and a 1 point going to be whistled or given to Jimenez. So we're tied at 3 on the stalling on Lindstad. Lindstad works to his feet now. And Jimenez has the left leg trapped. Now turning, and a 1 point escape going to be given to Lindstad here, and it's a 4-3 lead for the Davis wrestler. So Jimenez needs to take him down. Minute 15 to go here in the round. Minute 15 left in the match. Jimenez trying to be aggressive here. Lindstad backing away. He could give up another point here on a stall. The official warning Jimenez about a headbutt here. 1:03 to go. Whistle sounds. Here we go. Who's going to win this one? Wenatchee's won the first 4 matches, 3 of which by pin, 1 by forfeit. They lead at 24-0. Head snap again by Jimenez. Gets in tight, wants to maybe try a throw again. Lindstad. The two wrestlers break away, head back towards the center circle with 41 seconds to go. The crowd getting into this one, hollering their approval and their encouragement for one wrestler or another. Jimenez reaches up, grabs the head, lets it go. 30 seconds to go. Trailing it by 1 and now stalling. 1 point given to Wenatchee. It's a tie match at 4-4. Somebody's got to do something here with 20 seconds to go or we're going to overtime. Jimenez reaching up, trying to lock him up, and both wrestlers are out of bounds with 14 seconds to go. The head coach, by Pham, wants to talk to our official here about the stalling given to his wrestler. 14 seconds left in the third round. And now both wrestlers have been whistled for stalling. Both wrestlers have given up points. So both wrestlers need to be aggressive here in this whistle that comes with 14 seconds left in the third round. Both trying to suck some air here, find something in their lungs here at Wenatchee High School. The official blows his whistle. Both wrestlers approach with 12, with 10, with 9, with 8. Jimenez looking for the throw. 7 with 6. Lindstad trying to get advantage. The push by Jimenez with 3 seconds, with 2, with 1. That's the end of the round. We're going to go to overtime. Good match here at 285 pounds between Andy Jimenez, the junior for Wenatchee, and Carson Lindstad, the freshman for Davis. Both wrestlers will be on their feet. 1 minute extra period. The first wrestler to score will win it. Jimenez reaches up, grabs the back of the head. Lindstad pushing. Who will get the point here and who will win the match? The whizzer put in by Lindstad. Hand fight the opposite arm by Jimenez. Looking for the throw, looking for the advantage. 42 seconds to go. You just need a point. Neither wrestler can afford to stall because that will be the win for the other wrestler. Snap by Lindstad. The reach by Jimenez. 285-pounders going chest to chest. Jimenez, 24 seconds left with the hand fight. Looking for room for the shot. Will either try to go for a leg. No, they're going to keep up high with a head in the arm. 15 seconds left. Somebody's got to get a move here. The hands in deep. Locked behind the back. Now you got to step towards him and trip him. The throw. Look out. And it's going to be a 2-point takedown. And to the mat they go. That will be the end of the match. And winning it in overtime. 6-4. The freshman Carson Lindstad for the Davis Pirates. How about that? What a match. Congratulations to both wrestlers. And it will be a 2-point takedown and a 2-point near fall. So they're going to make it an 8-4 differential. And that will be the final score of that one. How about that? Our next match will be a forfeit. So 6 more points will be headed towards the Davis Pirates side of the ledger. Points, team points, they should have. Let's see, that was an 8-4 victory, so I believe that should be, I know it's at least 3 team points for Davis. Our crew running the scoreboard finally gets us up to date, so it is 24-3. Now 6 more points will be added to the ledger for Davis because Alvar Lopez will get a win via the forfeit at 106 pounds. So 24-9 will be our score as we'll head to 113 pounds next. For Davis, it'll be freshman Jordan Sanchez against Toby Hambleton for Wenatchee. So 2 freshmen coming at each other at 113 pounds. Talking with Ed Valdez before the match tonight, he said he has 25 freshmen out wrestling for the Wenatchee Panthers this year, including 3 freshman girls. So the future bodes well here for the Wenatchee High School wrestling program. Jordan Sanchez and Toby Hamilton, that's our match here at 113 pounds. no advantage here, as these little guys will certainly move quickly. It'll take a lot to keep on track, and now a 2-point takedown by Sanchez. Nearly got some near fall points as well. They will say 2 near fall points, or they're going to say that's a takedown. So 2-point takedown for Sanchez. It's a 2-0 lead with 1:30 to go here in the first round. Setting out is Hamilton, trying to get to his feet. Hamilton got his own right foot kind of hung up underneath of him. Now look out when you reach back like that. He could take advantage. He almost did Sanchez. Back to his base again comes Hamilton. That's the hardest part for these smaller wrestlers. Now a near side cradle, taking him all the way to his back, but it went out of bounds. I don't think he's going to get any near fall points, and now he'll turn him again. Still not enough count. Now he might get a count with 48 seconds left of the round. Good move by Sanchez, using Hamilton's move against him. So the counterpoint here at 113 pounds, what I was talking about, so light are these wrestlers, hard to keep a base and keep your weight on top when they both weigh in at 113 pounds. Now trying to arch his back and arch his neck as Hamilton, look out, kind of watch the dangerous move there, and it will be a pin here for Sanchez. And Hamilton got to make sure he's okay. That was an awkward position for his neck, but looks like he's all right. So it'll be a win by pin. 1:45 into the first round. So a couple of 6-pointers in a row here makes it a 24-15 match, and we'll head to 120 pounds as it'll be Dominic Sowers, the sophomore for Davis, against Andrick Schneller, the freshman for Wenatchee. Our broadcast tonight here on the NCW Life Channel brought to you by the Alignment Pros and Express Lube. Keep your car in top shape at Alignment Pros and Express Lube, including front and four-wheel alignment. Online at alignpros.com. We're at 182 Eastmont Avenue. Dominic Sowers for Davis, Andrick Schneller for Wenatchee. Sophomore for the Pirates, freshman for the Panthers, and the freshman will shove him all the way out of bounds. Headgear will come off. So we'll have to re-snap that up, and they'll head back to center circle. Quick match here once we got to the varsity match. Sorry for joining you late on the broadcast, and then we thought we'd have a little more time for our pregame show. Nice move there as the shove by Sowers, 2 points given on the takedown, even though both wrestlers are on their feet. Sometimes it's not a takedown, it's just about control, and the control gained by Sowers here. Sowers has an older brother, I believe, who was a state champion for Davis. Trying to go with a half Nelson, maybe trying to cradle him up here is Sowers, as he will sink that half in very deep, as he's got the leg ride as well, kind of a freestyle move here, as he gets turn points. As he tries to expose the wrestlers back to the mat, he does, looking for the pin, and it will be 1:08 for Schneller to try to hold on for dear life here. He's got a 3 points near fall right now, looking for 6 points for his team, stretching that arm out. The sophomore looking for the win by pin, trying to keep his hips on top, keep the legs shot in there. 45 seconds to go. Reverses that half. Now going to work from the near side. Picks up a leg. Now looking for pinpoints, and he's awfully close. 30 seconds to go. Terry Carter, our official, looking. No movement under the mat, and so a pin will be whistled here with 25 seconds remaining in the first round. So it's basically pin or you're done here tonight, as that will be 1:35 into the first round for Dominic Sowers. And that 6 points makes it a 3-point differential in the team score, 24-21. Wenatchee clinging now to a 3 points lead, as we'll head to the 126-pound match. Elijah Acevedo, the senior for Davis, will go up against a freshman for Wenatchee, Orlando Cervantes. Both wrestlers check in with the scorer's table. Make sure everybody's ready to go, and we're underway here for this 126-pound match between Acevedo for Davis and Cervantes for the Wenatchee Panthers. And a beautiful fireman's carry to the mat taken there by Acevedo as he got the 2-point takedown. Now he's got that arm underneath trying to get some tip points. He did get a 2-point near fall, so he's immediately up 4-0. Again, more exposure points coming here as the experienced wrestler on the top has that arm barred up. Going to try to work the legs around, see if he can tip Cervantes again. It will be 2 near fall points for Acevedo. He now leads it 6-0. Got the half shot in again. This time, this is danger here for Cervantes. And a pin going to be whistled. 58 seconds into the first round. So that will put the Davis Pirates in the lead here, 27-24. As we'll head to a 132-pound match for Davis, a sophomore, Luis Partida Ochoa. And for the Wenatchee Panthers, a senior, Hayden Rose McKenzie. Our broadcast tonight brought to you by Automoca. What's your Automoca emergency? Visit one of their 6 locations in the Valley, including the only Automoca with inside seating on 5th Street across from Wenatchee Valley College. Also by Color Effects, offering screen printing, embroidery, digital printing, and logo design for your team, school, business, or church at a fair price. Locally owned for over 20 years, call Color Effects at 509-741-7609. Here we go, 132 pounds. Sophomore for Davis, a senior for the Wenatchee Panthers. We've had 9 matches here tonight. 2 decided by forfeit. 1 decided by an overtime decision at 285 pounds. The rest of our matches have been pins. The shot, single leg, and elevator here for Rose McKenzie. Nice job of countering for Davis by Partida Ochoa. Did a wonderful job of getting out of that single leg. Rose McKenzie comes back to center circle. Partida Ochoa with the shot and then the counter. Now the double leg here by McKenzie. McKenzie now drops back to a single leg. Nice job of countering by Partida Ochoa. Still no advantage gained by either wrestler, so they'll still both be on their feet. Scoreless. 1:08 to go here in the first round. Beautiful job of countering by the sophomore. Partida Ochoa here for Davis. Hayden Rose McKenzie out there for the Wenatchee Panthers. Shot again, but again getting a hand in there, and it might be Ochoa who has the advantage. Spinning. He'll cover the hips and get the 2-point takedown. First points go to Davis. Quickly to his feet as Rose McKenzie tried to leap out of the grasp of Partida Ochoa heading out of bounds, but he will not get free. And so he'll still be down with 39 seconds left in the first round. Had hoped to have my dad join us on the broadcast here tonight, but doctor's appointments on Western Washington, where he and Mom live, kept him home tonight. I had Dan Coons, our line producer, ask me if Dad was going to watch online. I couldn't help but laugh because I said they barely have a phone where they live, let alone the internet. 21 seconds left here in the first round. 2-0. It is Partida Ochoa of Davis on top of Rose McKenzie here for the Wenatchee Panthers. McKenzie back to his feet again. Hand fighting and tossing him down, and a reversal! He's going to give him 2-point reversal. We're tied at 2 just before the end of the first period. Nice move by Hayden Rose McKenzie. Just before the end of the period. Didn't know if he was going to get that done and in and get credit for it before the end of the round, and sure enough, he did. So close to the out-of-bounds stripe over there. So the decision will be to Wenatchee after a deferral by Partida Ochoa, and Rose McKenzie will choose down. official has everybody ready, blows the whistle. Quickly to his feet is Rose McKenzie. And Hayden nearly got free, but a nice job of countering again by the sophomore for Davis, Partita Ochoa. Now trying to use that arm, reaching through, trying to stack him up here is Ochoa. Meanwhile, Rose McKenzie needs to try to get to his base. He's being tipped. Another freestyle move again for Partita Ochoa. The sophomore getting tip points. And it will be a 3-point near fault whistled. And so he now leads it 5-2 with 1:20 to go here in the second round. Trying to bar that arm up. He's got to watch for the chicken wing and can't get that hand too far up towards the neck. The official looks it over as he steps over, reverses, and he's got a pin move, and a pin will be called. 1:01 into the second round, and Partita Ochoa has a little complaint here to register with the official, saying that Rose McKenzie stepped over and hit him in the face. He didn't do it purposely. He was trying to save his wrestling life there. And again, 1:01 in the second round with the pin by Luis Partita Ochoa. And now the Davis Pirates lead this one 33-24. We'll head to the 138-pound match. Caleb Aguiar for Davis, a sophomore, against Diego Gonzalez, a senior, for the Wenatchee Panthers. Our broadcast tonight brought to you by Global Car Care, quality auto repair facility with highly trained technicians. Celebrating 25 years in the car care business, they speak your car's language at 1840 North Wenatchee Avenue. Also by One Way Construction, a premier custom home builder and construction company for North Central Washington, including general contracting, framing, concrete, and consultation services online at onewayconstructionnw.com. So here we go, ready for the 138-pound match, and a quick shot here by Gonzalez trying to get the single leg for the Wenatchee Panthers. Wenatchee led it early, but now trails it 33-24 the team score. Nice shot there by Aguiar, and he will get the 2-point takedown. Lead it here for 1:42 to go in the first round, and the wrestlers will head out of bounds, and it will be Gonzalez in the down position here for Wenatchee. So Davis aggressive, but also using Wenatchee's aggression against the Wenatchee wrestler and countering well to get takedowns here in this one. Aguiar breaks the hips of Gonzalez for a moment. Then Gonzalez back with the reach back. Has that leg. Now the crossface and counter here by Aguiar. Now Gonzalez will go to pick him up, and he gets the 1-point escape. So it's a 2-1 contest. Should be. It says 10 on the scoreboard, so we'll have to fix that. And now a takedown by Aguiar, so it should be a 4-1 contest. It says 10-4, but it should be 4-1, as we have some folks that are new to the wrestling part of this scoreboard here tonight, and that's why we also, I think we took it off at home for you to watch tonight. The pounds, each of the weight classifications here in the match on the scoreboard that's read 126 pounds all night long, because they admitted to us they don't know how to change it. The wrestlers will go out of bounds here. It says 10-4 on the scoreboard. It should be 4-1. And we hear a call from the audience to fix the scoreboard. And they will get to that as soon as they figure out how to do so. Again, this is Caleb Aguiar for the Davis Pirates, Diego Gonzalez for the Wenatchee Panthers. And we will get a little brief momentary pause here while they try to figure out the scoreboard. With 38 seconds to go, it also says the third period. It should be the first period. Matches have come so hard and heavy here. I think there's smoke coming out of our scorers table here near side. Sitting out and trying to get the reversal. 1-point escape going to be given here to Gonzalez. But quickly the shot by Aguiar with 24 seconds left. It should be a 4-2 match now. Shot again by Aguiar. Gets in deep. Double leg. Now lifting up. Now crowding. And he's got to hang on to both hips and then crawl up and get the 2-point takedown. A look out. He might get some near fall points. He got the half in with a second to go in the period. That will be it. And it is a 6-2 contest with Aguiar on top. And again, Ed Valdez coming over to talk to the scorers table about fixing the score here. It says 12-6, but it should say 6-2, I believe. So he almost got the reversal, did Gonzalez, but instead got the escape, so that was his second point. So again, that scoreboard should read 6-2. Our broadcast here on the NCW Life channel also brought to you by The Windmill, a time-tested restaurant providing traditional steakhouse meals and a homey, old-fashioned dining room. Open 7 days a week, 4:30 to 9. Call 509-665-9529 for more information.
The score is 6-2 Davis.
So 6-2 is the score for Davis. So now we've got the team scores that are all kind of fouled up. That should read 24-33. And we're still working with the scoreboard here. Meanwhile, I think while they play with the scoreboard, I think we're going to get some wrestling on the mat. It should be 34 or 33-24. They've got that messed up. 33, not 38. All right, so we're underway. Second round here on the NCW Life channel. Trying to sit out again was Diego Gonzalez for Wenatchee, but the counter by Caleb Aguiar for Davis. And we're going to get a whistle and a timeout. We've got a nose bleed here, and so it is on Gonzalez. So they start the injury timeout, and I'm not sure whether keeping that. It'll be here scores table, I assume. I believe the time frame is 3 total minutes for a blood timeout. So they'll keep that throughout the match here on the sidelines. With the timeouts, let's take a timeout on the broadcast and catch our breath. 30-second break, and we'll be back. It is 33-24, Davis on top, and a 6-2 match right here at 138 pounds in the second round. We're back after this 30-second timeout on the NCW Life channel.
Everyone, did you know that the NCW Life channel is North Central Washington's go-to source for news? No matter how you prefer to view your news, NCW Life has you covered. Watch the evening news weeknights on TV, stream it, read it at ncwlife.com, or catch the latest news by following us on Facebook. Stay informed with local news, sports, weather, and shows featuring local people and events. NCW Life, a reflection and a spotlight of the communities we call home.
All right, so the blood timeout is complete. They were able to get the blood in the nose of Diego Gonzalez taken care of. More importantly, they were able to clean up the mat here. And we are underway again with 1:40 to go in the second round of this match, where it is Caleb Aguiar of Davis leading Diego Gonzalez of Wenatchee. Diego got to his feet again, looking for an escape. Is he going to give it to him? No. Aguiar still in control, according to our official, Terry Carter. The official says, all right, I'm ready to go here. This is the official's position, and we've got a caution against Wenatchee. Apparently, as Aguiar approached to take the up position, Gonzalez moved in his bottom position, which you can't do. You got to hold still until the up wrestler gets his arm on your hand or elbow and the other arm and hand around the waist. Then the whistle sounds. 1:19 to go here in the second round at a 6-2. That is a 6-2 match here between Aguiar leading Gonzalez of Wenatchee. I know it's confusing because the scoreboard says 10-6 Wenatchee on top, but it's actually the other way around. And this should be a one-point escape. Are they going to give it to him? No. Still control given to the Davis wrestler. That was awfully close for Gonzalez to get an escape here right as he headed out of bounds. Under a minute to go, second round action. with Davis on top in the team score, 33-24. Nice sit out there, and let's see. No reversal because a nice counter by Aguiar. I'll tell you what, Davis certainly schooled by FAM, their head coach, as well as their coaching staff on the counters. They got that leg trap. The official needs to watch that leg. Okay, he gets it free, does Gonzalez, but now we're going to get a timeout and an illegal hold going to be whistled here against the Davis wrestler, Caleb Aguiar. Dangerous hold. And so a 1 point given to the Wenatchee wrestler. It's now 6-3.
The score is 6-3 Davis.
And Gonzalez will still be in the down position here. So the official comes over and wants to confer with the scores table to make sure it is 6-3, not 13-6, as it says right now. Our broadcast tonight brought to you by Dick's Heating and Air Conditioning. They service all brands of commercial and residential HVAC systems. Call 509-884-6444 for more information. So Gonzalez again in the down position with 33 seconds to go here in the second round. Trailing at 6-3, but he's had some pretty good work here from the bottom as Aguiar tries to hold on for dear life. Now it's about conditioning. Staying to his base is Gonzalez, reaching for the turnaround. Watch out for that knee. They're still going to say that Aguiar is in control. 12 seconds left in the round. Hanging on to that one single leg is Gonzalez. Careful there, reaching up for a head. Gonzalez is not going to be able to get free, not going to be able to get a 1 point escape, and so it will stay a 6-3 differential here. As we head to the third round of this 138-pound match. Again, the draw tonight was started at 170 with Orlando Rodriguez winning by pin over Rogelio Ibanez for Davis. Second match also went to Wenatchee in a forfeit for Miguel Molinero. Third match, a win by Ronan Haynes and a pin in the third round. That gave Wenatchee an 18-0 lead, and then Lucas Carranza also gets a pin in the first round. With 4 seconds left in the round, that gave Wenatchee a 24-0 lead, but it's been all Davis since. And again, it will be Gonzalez in the down position, trying to work himself free, maybe even get a reversal here. He's got one. No. Staying in control is Aguiar. Again, beautiful job by Caleb Aguiar to counter the move from the bottom, and look out. Turning him over was Gonzalez. He worked himself right into that half Nelson. He's got the arm barred up. He's got the headlock in, and look out. Pinning move here, and a pin going to be whistled. 37 seconds into the third round. 5 consecutive pins in a row here.
145 pounds.
The win for Caleb Aguiar. And now it is a 40-24 differential in the team score. That'll bring up a couple of sophomores here at 145 pounds. It'll be Malachi Cook for the Davis Pirates and Juan Apolinar for the Wenatchee Panthers. Apolinar for the Panthers, Cook for the Pirates. Both wrestlers check in with the scorers table. Both sophomores at 145 pounds. Wenatchee needs to get a win here. Hold on, they don't have the clock was not reset. Boy, I'll tell you, we got some help here needed for the scorers table. They should blow a whistle and stop this match right now because they don't have the time right. The official has no idea. Now they reset the clock. Now they start the clock, and there should be about 20 seconds gone in the match. Oh, Lord, have mercy. All right, so we continue here. Wrestlers will just get an extra 20 seconds here in this first round. Hopefully it's not a pin move towards the end of the round that makes a difference. And here is a takedown move. No, they're going to say it is a 2-point takedown for Malachi Cook. So Cook with the 2 points. He leads it 2-0. As they'll restart the clock. And again, we're I guess going to have to keep track here of what we're doing. 2-0 as Davis wrestlers on top, both literally and figuratively in the scorebook here. As Malachi leads one Apollinaire. For the Wenatchee Panthers. Crowd has certainly gotten quiet after the early moves by Wenatchee in the upper weights of this one. Now a pinning move here for Cook. Minute 18 to go as he gets that half Nelson in tight. And we'll see if he's going to get any turn points there, or near fall points, if you will. Now back to his feet is Apollinaire for Wenatchee. And trying to get away, he will not. And I'm looking to Terry Carter to see if he's going to give any near fall points. He will not, to Malachi Cook. Minute left here in the first round. We're going to get a caution against the Davis wrestler. He came down hard on Apollinaire. Now they're ready. Whistle sounds, and the wrestling resumes here. Again, some freestyle moves here by Malachi Cook. Sophomore versus sophomore, but experience looks like it's in the hands of the 145-pounder from Davis right now as he gets a 2-point near fall and leads it 4-0. They've only got 2 on the scoreboard. It should be 4-0. Again, trying to fight underneath is one Apollinaire for Wenatchee. Again, getting that arm barred up is Cook. Going to try to turn him again, but they're awfully close to the out-of-bounds stripe over there. As he walks it over, they are going to give some near-fall possible points. The official motion twice. I don't know how he can give near-fall points when his back is off the mat, or it must be on the mat enough for him to give the near-fall points. And the buzzer will finally sound. They will say 3 near fall points, so it should be 7-0. Well, I guess we'll just ignore the 1. 7-0 after the first round. Malachi Cook leading it here against one Apollinaire. And I apologize if I'm mispronouncing that name here. We were rushed to get the thing on the air tonight, after we assumed we were going to get a little warm-up time for the Wenatchee wrestling squad, but no warm-up time, and just right to wrestling after the JV match went long. Whistle sounds as Malachi Cook, there should have been locking hands called against Wenatchee, but our official didn't get over there fast enough. Now to his feet is Cook. Hanging on for dear life is Apollinaire for Wenatchee, and he was locking his hands again, and now a 2-point reversal going to be given to Cook here. So Malachi certainly the aggressor in this one, and now going to get some near fall points and maybe more, and the pin will be whistled here 25 seconds into the second round. So that will be a win again for Davis by pin. And the Pirates in charge of this match suddenly, 46-24. With just 2 matches to go, that pin right there gave Davis the match, because no matter what Wenatchee does in this one, even if they get 6 points, they're not going to have enough to come back. Sean Dawley, the senior, at 152 pounds for Davis, and Leo Gutzweiler, the sophomore for Wenatchee. This should be an interesting one here, as Dawley is ranked in the state. He's 6th ranked wrestler in the state. He finished 6th in the state tournaments in 2017, 5th in the state tournament last year. So a 2-time state placer here at 152 pounds, looking for the throw here against Leo Gutzweiler, and he will throw him right to his back. 2-point takedown for Dawley. Trying to finish it up here as Davis has 6 pins in a row, looking for 7. See what they did for near fall points. They got 3 on the board right now, and still some issues with the scores table here. And freestyle move for Dawley as he'll spin him back to his head again, and a pin going to be whistled at 49 seconds into the first round. Well, the Panthers came out strong early, but the experience of the Davis Pirates will rule the day here, as the final score, as our final match is a forfeit, will be 52-30. Or excuse me, 51-30 will be our final score, as the hand will be raised here for the Wenatchee Panthers' Jordan Velasquez. The senior will win by forfeit, and that will be our final score here tonight. 51-30 is the final. We will take a large break because we haven't been able to pay any bills here tonight, so we'll do that, and we'll come back with the post-game show coming up here on the NCW Life channel. Again, our final is Davis 51, Wenatchee 30. We're back to wrap it up right after this.
What's your auto mocha emergency?
It's a Frapita mocha with whip.
The espresso shakes are my most favorite because I can get any flavor. Peanut butter chocolate Frapita.
Definitely espresso shakes.
My favorite is the mocha Frapitas.
A peach Red Bull.
Hi, my car's making a funny noise.
Not a problem. We'll take care of you.
Global Car Care's technicians are ASE Master Techs and well versed in the more refined methods of vehicular diagnostics.
Number 3 piston and rings have a slight loss of compression, down to 108 pounds. Your transmission is slipping. You're gonna need a service.
Looks like you all set.
These guys? They're good.
Oh, and your spare is flat.
Global Car Care, Wenatchee's top shop.
Hi, I'm Kevin Prosser, and this is my print shop, Color Effects in Cashmere. Color Effects offers screen printing, embroidery, and digital printing on t-shirts, jerseys, bags, banners, signs, and more. With 30 years experience, you won't be disappointed with the quality and quick turnaround times you will get at more than a fair price. Please call Color FX.
Choose the pros, Alignment Pros. When your vehicle needs brakes, shocks, struts, or alignment, choose the experts in their field. Alignment Pros and Express Lube with a 5-star rating. The work they perform on your vehicle is as impeccable as their shop. With state-of-the-art equipment, Alignment Pros can handle all large or small vehicles, specialty cars, lifted or lowered. Alignment Pros does them all. Keep your car in top shape at Alignment Pros and Express Lube in East Wenatchee.
Guten Samir das Problem sagen.
Meinen Zylinder überschwingt. Flute, ich habe mein Fugen verloren.
Keine Sorge.
Global Car Care, we speak your car's language.
Fragen schließen. Hey, you.
Well, I got a leaky transmission, my head gasket's shot, and I could use some new brake pads.
That dog don't hunt.
Global Car Care, we speak your car or truck's language.
Hey everyone, did you know that the NCW Life channel is North Central Washington's go-to source for news? No matter how you prefer to view your news, NCW Life has you covered. Watch the evening news weeknights on TV, stream it, read it at ncwlife.com, or catch the latest news by following us on Facebook. Stay informed with local news, sports, weather, and shows featuring local people and events. NCW Life, a reflection and a spotlight of the communities we call home.
You don't want to see this happen. It's the oil light on your car. Oil is the lube of life for your car's engine. At Alignment Pros and Express Lube, they pour the best oil your car deserves. Expect fast, friendly, superior service in a clean environment. They'll change your oil and perform a 21-point inspection while you enjoy the comfort of their amazing waiting room. Keep your car in top shape at Alignment Pros and Express Lube in East Wenatchee.
Welcome back once again here to Wenatchee High School. We got some Davis fans around here. You want to hear it for the Davis fans, huh? Davis gets the win tonight, and hello to all the Davis folks that are watching on NCWLIFE.com. Oh, okay, all right, I got to do a post-game show here. The Pirates come from behind to beat Wenatchee tonight. 51-30 is the final, as it was Wenatchee winning early in the 170-pound match. The Wenatchee Panthers' Orlando Rodriguez will win by pin at 111 in the first round. That gave Wenatchee a 6-0 lead. It would be 12-0 after a forfeit. go to 18-0 on Ronan Haynes' pin in the third round. 23 seconds into that third round, the Panthers would expand the lead thanks to Lucas Carranza, who earned a pin with just 4 seconds remaining in the first round of this 220-pound match over Isaac Rivera. That made it 24-0, but then Davis would turn the tide as the Pirates would get a victory in overtime by Carson Lindstad, and our best match of the night, honestly, at 285 pounds. 8-4 the final in overtime, as he would get a 2-point takedown and a 2-point near fall just at the end of that overtime 1-minute round. So Lindstad would get the victory. Alvar Lopez would get a victory at 106 pounds on a forfeit, and then it would be pin the rest of the night here for the Davis Pirates as they get 7 pins in a row, and that was kind of the theme here tonight for Davis, as it was either pin or be pinned here in this one, as Davis gets the victory over Wenatchee by a score of 51-30. We have more wrestling coming your way a week from tonight. We'll be over at East Blunt High School for a match, so be sure and join us for that if you're a wrestling fan. If you're just a sports fan, be sure and join us. We've got hockey on Thursday night on the NCWLIFE channel, as it will be the Wenatchee Panthers taking on Penticton. That'll be on Thursday night. On Friday, we'll have basketball again right back here at Wenatchee High School as the Ferris Saxons come to take on the Wenatchee Panther girls. 5:30 airtime, 5:45 on the pregame. Thanks to Dan Kutz, to Chelsea Craig, and to Jessica Medina, and of course Uriah Darby back in the studios. I'm Eric Grandstrom. Appreciate you joining us here on the NCWLIFE channel for live wrestling tonight from Wenatchee High School. Have a good night, everybody.
Thanks for watching High School Sports on the NCWLIFE channel. Tonight's broadcast was brought to you by Alignment Pros, Automoca, Color FX, Global Car Care, One Way Construction, Dick's Heating and Air Conditioning, Biosports Physical Therapy, and the Windmill Restaurant. This concludes today's coverage of high school sports on your home for local sports, the NCWLIFE channel.